Hey guys, this is Satyajit Pattnaik and welcome back to my channel. In one of my previous videos, I talked about analytics career map. I talked about how and what are the different options in the field of analytics. We talked about data analytics, business analytics, and BI analytics. And we have already mentioned in that video how analytics leads into data science. In this particular video, we shall be talking about the different options in data science and what are the different options available to you. So, talking about data science career map or a roadmap, I will be talking about 7 to 8 different skill sets or 7 to 8 different job roles that are applicable. So, we have 3 to 4 data scientist roles, beginning with the junior data scientist role, mid-level data scientist role, and a senior data scientist role. Apart from that, we also have options like NLP engineers, machine learning engineers, deep learning or computer vision engineers, and AI engineer. Apart from that, a very high level opportunity will be in the data science architect's role, or some companies call it as data architects. Now, let's try to understand what exactly is a junior data scientist. Now, junior data scientists are the ones who are in the experience range of 0 to 2 years. The skill sets required for a junior data scientist would be programming, computer science fundamentals, database fundamentals, mathematics, basics of statistics, data analysis, basics of web scraping, machine learning, basics of deep learning, and basics of cloud services as well. If you know what is CI/CD pipelinings and infrastructure as code, that's going to be a plus. But if you don't know, it's going to be all right. Now, the second option I'm talking about is going to be on mid level data scientists. Now, mid level data scientists are nothing but people with an experience range of 2 to 5 years. Now, the skills required for a data scientist of 0 to 2 years experience are definitely needed here. On top of that, you should be proficient in data visualization, computer vision, little bit of big data, cloud computing, and NLP. Now, moving from the mid-level data scientist, we'll be going towards the senior data scientists. Senior data scientists who are capped under 5 to 8 years of experience range, they do have what the mid-level data scientists have. On top of that, there are three major things which is a mandate for data scientists with 5 to 8 years of experience, and that's going to be implementing effective processes, engage stakeholders, and building the right data team. After that, we'll take a pause. We'll come back to data science architects in a couple of seconds. Before that, we will be moving on to NLP engineer. NLP engineer, what are the skill sets required for NLP engineers? NLP engineers are mainly focused on NLP. So natural language processing is a key role here. On top of that, computer science fundamentals, database fundamentals, mathematics and statistics, programming, basics of machine learning, web scraping, and data analysis are required for NLP engineers. There is a minute differences between NLP engineer, ML engineer, and a DL engineer. What exactly is an ML engineer? ML engineers again requires data programming languages, computer science fundamentals, database fundamentals, mathematics, data analysis, web scraping, little bit cloud services. Machine learning is a must, and machine learning pipeline, because machine learning engineers are the ones who closely work with the data engineers in creating the machine learning pipeline. The next option is going to be deep learning or computer vision engineer. They do have the same skill sets, but their expertise is more towards deep learning and computer vision. So you can imagine deep learning engineer is somebody who is very similar to a machine learning engineer, or an NLP engineer, but they do have their primary skill as deep learning or computer vision. Talking about AI engineers, again, this is just a redundant job, and especially in Indian market, people call by different names. That's it. AI engineers are nothing but similar to machine learning engineers or NLP engineers, and they are focused more on machine learning, NLP, overall AI. So programming skills, computer science fundamentals, database fundamentals, mathematics, data analysis, web scraping, machine learning, deep learning, NLP, all these things are required for an AI engineer. So, somewhat, AI engineers are a mixture of machine learning engineer, NLP engineer, and deep learning engineer. The last role I shall be talking about is data science architects. But to be very honest, data science architects is a very hypothetical job role which never really exists. Instead, we do have a name called as data architects. Now, data architect should have a knowledge of data science, basics of data engineering, and of course, they should be very good at their architect role because they will be the ones who will be creating the architectures. Now, overall, talking about the pay scales, to be very honest, pay scales differs from roles to role, and pay scale differs from companies to company. It is quite seen that a data scientist earns more than machine learning engineers, NLP engineers, and deep learning engineers in some cases. And in some cases, NLP engineers, ML engineers, and AI engineers are paid more than data scientists as well. So we can never really come to a conclusion which is the best career option, but it all depends upon your skill set, your interest level. Based on that, you can definitely take your next step. I hope I was clear with all these options, and I hope you know what's your next career move. So, good luck for that. And if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get notified on my future videos. Thank you.